All right, people on the left, Hollywood elites, they continue to show just how out of touch with reality they really are. Now, on the latest installment of David Letterman's Netflix show, Obama's buddy, Jay-Z, he said that Trump has brought out the ugly side of America. And even Dave, he couldn't resist taking a shot at the president. Shocking. Take a look.
He's bringing out an ugly side of America that we wanted to believe was gone. And it's still here, and we still got to deal with it. And we have to have the conversation. We have to have tough conversation. We have to talk about the N-word, and we have to talk about why white men are so privileged in this country.
I completely agree. We don't need any more evidence. I mean, is he a racist? Is he not a racist?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're having a debate over whether a guy is a racist. Chances are that guy's a racist.
Yeah.
All right, former First Lady Michelle Obama, she took her own nasty swipe at the president yesterday. Take a look.
I always sort of felt like the 8 years that Barack was president, it was sort of like having the good parent at home, you know, the responsible parent, the one that told you to eat your carrots and go to bed on time. And now perhaps we have the other parent in the house. And we thought it'd feel fun. Maybe it feels fun to some for now because we can eat candy all day and, you know, stay up late and not follow the rules.
What happened to they go low, we go high? Just words. And also this week, Democratic Senator Kamala Harris, she made a very inappropriate joke at the president's expense while on the show Ellen. Take a look.
If you had to be stuck in an elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be?
Does one of us have to come out alive?
All right, here with reaction, the author of the brand new book, How Do I Tax Thee? The Hill contributor, Kristen Tate, is with us. Also with us, Fox News contributor, Tommy Lahren. Yeah, look, I don't really care what people say, Tommy. But the thing is, any conservative, if they say one thing that is deemed inappropriate, in come the thought police, in come the politically correct teams, in come the boycotts, in come the silencing efforts. So the double standard is so obvious and transparent, and you've lived this as well as I have.
Well, the double standard is all the left has to operate on. That's the only standard with which they uphold. But also talking about them laughing about the death of our president, this isn't just some Hollywood liberal. This isn't just Ellen DeGeneres or Kathy Griffin laughing about this. This is an elected official who is laughing about the death of our president. Too far? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And Kristen, what if, it's always the great question, what if it was Barack Obama as president?
Right.
Would the late night comedians, would everybody, they kind of gave him a pass, especially when you see the intensity and the ferociousness against this president, but not only the president, he's fair game, but his wife, his young 10, 11-year-old kid.
Yeah. No, the left has a nasty, seething hatred of President Trump. There's no doubt about it. But the more these attacks continue, the more that the 50% of Americans who turned out in droves to vote for Trump are turned off, and the more mobilized they are. With regards to Harris's comment in particular, I think she was just joking. I actually don't have a problem with a joke. I can take a joke. The problem is the hypocrisy. If someone on the right said that, oh, their career would be over, they would be shamed by every outlet in America. But there is a violence, there is a culture of violence that's kind of growing on the left. I mean, we saw Kathy Griffin proudly holding up Trump's decapitated head, Madonna saying she wants to blow up the White House, Snoop Dogg showing himself assassinating Trump in a music video. This has become the new norm.
And Tommy, I go to you, and this goes back to Kimmel. I don't really care. Nobody really watches Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, he's in last place by a long shot, but that's not the point. I don't remember anybody taking those kind of shots that he did, a gratuitous shot at the First Lady. Go after the president, go after his policies, make all the jokes you want. They're all there, go right ahead. But it seems like that's a bully. And then when you look at his background, he's hosting the Oscars. He's supposed to be the face of Me Too and lecturing America to really listen to the important speeches. And then he's got 18-year-old girls grabbing his crotch, telling them to put their mouths on it. I mean, he's like a pervert. I'm watching and I'm like, we don't need this. And no conservative would do it, nor would they ever get away with it.
Well, they are the late night hosts. They are now the self-appointed morality leaders. But here's the catch. They don't think it applies to them. It only applies to the president. And again, going back to comments made by Jay-Z, who is another thought leader for this generation, my generation, we've got somebody who's attacking President Trump, someone who's actually doing great things for the black community. We've got record low unemployment rates in the black community. And we've got Jay-Z saying, oh, white privilege, Trump's a racist. Again, it's a distraction from all the great things that President Trump is doing for this country. They can't take it that he's winning, so they have to call him names. That is textbook leftist.
All right. Thank you both. When we come back, President Trump announced his decision on whether he's going to attend this year's White House Correspondents' Dinner. We'll tell you what he decided to do as we continue the special edition of Hannity.